Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Fortenox here. I hope all of you are having a very awesome day today. Today, what we're going to be doing is something not that different. I want to start a new series where after I release a song, if I still have the FLP, if it doesn't get corrupted like 90% of my other shit, if it doesn't get corrupted, then I want to do a new series where I show the walkthrough and the process of how I made that song. So obviously, today we're going to be doing my latest song. It's called Oblivious. You guys have probably already heard it, but if you haven't, then I would suggest listening to the song first before watching this video. But if you're interested in how the song was made, then keep watching because I'm gonna show you exactly how I accomplished this track. So I did this a long time ago, about like maybe 2 or 3 years ago when I released my song called Atmosphere, and that video got quite a lot of views, and a lot of you guys were really excited that I did a tutorial on how I made that song, and a lot of you actually wanted me to do more of this type of stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be a series, and yeah, enough rambling because we've been rambling for like 60 seconds now. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So obviously, first things first, I'm just gonna go in order here from like top to bottom, basically. The first thing I want to talk about is, of course, the drums, and then I could just go through all the samples and like all the bass stuff later on. I don't want to spend too much time on this on this video, but I do want to get through it as fast as possible because I don't want this to be 30 minutes long. So let's go ahead and just showcase how I made this. So first things first, we're going to be looking at the drums. The drums are actually pretty simple. It's just a 4-on-the-4 kick drum. So this would be like for the intro, right? So that's how I did that. And then I added like this nice little hi-hat rhythm because I thought this sounded really cool. I made this whole song on a live stream on Twitch. And if you guys aren't following me on Twitch, you guys should definitely go follow it. Twitch.tv/FortnoxMusic. Go follow the Twitch. But yeah. So yeah, just for you guys that weren't on the stream, this would be a good example. So yeah, I added in this hi-hat rhythm. Now with the kick drum, it sounds like this. Yeah, the kick drum has a lot of bass on it. And now these are the claps. Is this a clap? Oh, that's a hi-hat. Okay. I might have accidentally put a hi-hat here. That's okay. And then yeah, and I layered this with another clap. And then here's a shaker. You can like barely hear it, but it just adds more groove. So that's with it, without it. And I added like a big snare here to give it some more energy. And then I added this this trap top loop, which I thought sounded really cool. It's used later on in the track, but I just threw it in the intro. It's just a top loop. There's no kick drum. Yeah, and then these are two basses, two offbeat basses that are just here to give groove of the track. Now with everything, with all the impacts and everything, these are the impacts. We have a crash, which sounds like this. Then we have a crash, or an impact that sounds like this. So it's got a lot of white noise on it. And together it sounds like this. There we go. Not really too interesting. And then I have this. It's like this pluck. And then on the last note, it's followed by a short, low stab. With a lot of reverb and delay. So altogether sounds like this. And that just adds a lot more darkness to it. And then this is the vocal. Has a lot of reverb on it. And then it just cuts out. And then we have this this top vocal that's played during the intro. and then that's going through a tape stop, and it's also going through some reverb and delay, and it's got a love filter on it, and together that sounds like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the intro. And then here's the sub bass. So it's very distorted and gritty. It really punches through. And then all together, the intro sounds like this. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is a siren sound from a Julian Jordan sample pack. I love this siren. I'm pretty sure everybody uses it, but it just sounds so sick. It sounds like an ambulance siren, and you definitely would want to call the ambulance after listening to this track. But yeah, with the sirens, it sounds like this. Yeah, you guys get the idea. Moving on from that, we have this this little melody here with the pluck. And that's just coming in and then introducing the intro here. But yeah, with all the with these filter automations, this is what it sounds like. And then we have a piano. The piano is actually pretty basic. It's just some dark chords, and then we have this top melody. It's going through a lot of reverb and delay, and then that's just playing over top of this. And then over here, I added in this trap loop, and then with some kick drums, and then some impacts, and yeah, this stuff is very simple. We got the sub bass playing here too. And then we are in the first build-up. So let's go through the build-up real quick. So in the build-up, it's composed of a bunch of this filter automation, which is filtering up the lead, and then we have a snare. These snare drums are going up. Well, actually, one of them is going up with a volume automation. So here's the entire build up together. So here's the bass lead that comes in when it's coming through. Let's just unmute all these tracks real quick. There we go. So this is the entire build up. Let's just unmute everything for the build up. So this is what the build up sounds like all together. Yeah, and there we go. That's the build-up. So let's look at this a little bit closely. Obviously, we have our drums right here, going up in volume. This is the one that has the volume automation on it, and then this is the main one, nice and loud and punchy. And then we have a top loop, just to add some more energy. And then we have the riser. And then we have a gun reload sound effect right before the drop. And of course we have this as well, the pluck. And then that's going right into the drop, which is composed of the drum layers that I was talking about, minus the trap loop. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So these bass sounds are actually stock presets in Serum. I just added in a bunch of distortion and all that stuff, Camel Crusher, all that shit. And that basically what that's doing is it's making the bass more gritty so that it stands out more in the drop. So it's a really steady mix. So here's what the bass sounds like all together, with all the bass sounds and everything. Except for, well, actually, you know what, I'll just play these. So very simple. It doesn't sound that good on its own, but with everything else, this is what it sounds like. And then we have this in the background. This is just 4 notes, obviously. So we have A, E, C, and then back down to A3. So yeah, it's like a nice little tom sound effect. I don't really know what it is exactly, but yeah. And then we have this snare roll, which sounds really cool as it goes into the next part. It's a nice transition. And then this little thing right here, I don't even know what you would call this, but it transitions perfectly into the next part where I introduce these perk sounds over here. It just has a bunch of reverb on it. But yeah. There's not too much going on here. It's very simple. There's just some layered basses and some impacts with some sick drums. So yeah, there's not a lot going on. In terms of mixing, these basses, they're just going through some basic distortion and some automation. So if I go back here, we could see what channels these basses are running off of. So if you go here, so we have Camel Crusher. This is what it sounds like without Camel Crusher. So you can already hear a big difference. And then we just have Sausage Fatter on the other one. If I remove this, you can hear huge difference. Now if we play it, instantly loses all of that power. It has no power. So that is a big tip. If you guys want to have a lot of power in your drops, it all depends on what style you're going for. If you're doing like progressive house, you'd want to add some like EQ. But if you're doing bass house, I highly recommend adding some distortion to your drop lead. Just don't overdo it, because it'll sound like shit if you do that. But yeah, that's that. So if we go over here, this is the breakdown. So nothing going on, just some impact, kick, and then it's just gonna rise up into this part, which is basically the same, except I added in some more drums here. And this is all very simple stuff. These drums were taken from the snare roll. So this is how that sounds. I introduced the chop loop again. And then I made a full-on melody here. Sounds very Julian Jordan-y. Oh yeah, and then for the second drop I did something really unique here. I literally cut out everything, and then this bass is just pretty much stabbing you in the ear. This is the part where you get one hell of an eargasm over here. Now, where do I even begin with how I made this? So basically, what I did was I added in this little thing here. That added in just that alone, added in so much punch. Because when it transitions, you can hear how that basically just punches you in the face. No pun intended. But that's basically what it's doing. So if you listen, you can hear that it's pretty much a punch in the face there. And then we have the siren again. And then, yeah, that's one of the main basses, and then this one is just a side bass, I guess. This is, oh yeah, this is the main one. You can't really tell it's a melody when the whole drop is playing. It kind of just sounds like one note. But yeah, that's what's cool about bass house. And then over here, again, we have the perks. I love how these sound. Oh yeah, we also have this, which is just like a small perk. I didn't add any reverb on it, because I didn't want reverb on it. I just wanted it to be like, boop! Right there, right? Basically what this is doing is it's adding in like a little pause between these parts of the drop. You can hear how it just stops. It's like, ding! And yeah, guys, that's basically it for the behind the beat of my new song, Oblivious. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope seeing how this song was made was interesting to you. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe so you guys don't miss new bangers from me. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about how the song was made, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will definitely answer it to the best of my ability. If you guys have questions about anything, let me know, and I will definitely help you guys out. Let me know if I missed anything, or if I forgot to mention anything in this video. But yeah, let me know. I always love getting your guys' feedback. I'm gonna be doing more of these, so I'll probably do one for Lucid Dreams, and I'll do one for Runaway as well. I don't have the FLP for Hallucinations, unfortunately. That one got corrupted because you know, knowing my luck, it's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. Hope you all did enjoy. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Happy beat making.